Good morning. You guys are going to get an extra day to work on your stations. I know, you're welcome. However, before you do that, I would like for you to put a couple of notes inside of your journals. So I'm going to give you the notes in a video. That way you're not stuck waiting on me. You just get it done. And yeah, so the first thing you're going to do is this fossil fuels flip thing. This is what it looks like. What you're going to do is you fold it. And then I actually had to trim off the sides right here so that it would fit inside of my journal. So I folded it and then I trimmed it. And then you're going to cut just this top part right here so that you have the back part of the paper. Okay. So we folded it, cut here on both sides, and then cut here. And then this top flap, you're just going to cut there and then cut there. Okay. I colored mine because y'all know I like color, but you don't have to. Coal is our first one. And for coal, you're going to write a solid fossil fuel formed from dead plants. It is removed from the earth with mining and burned to release energy. Coal. Natural gas, your middle one right here. Natural gas, a gas that is often formed on top of petroleum. It is collected with drilling used to heat and generate energy. Lastly, you have petroleum. This is a liquid fossil fuel that is refined into other substances. You have chemicals, fuel, gasoline, asphalt, and wax. Okay, so here's this. You can pause it if you want to, copy it down, or replay it if you just love hearing me read it. Then you're going to glue it down in the next open page on your journal right after your stations, okay? If you're not done with your stations, make sure you have enough room for all 9 of your stations to be glued in, and then you would glue down. So you would kind of count. Then on the next open page, you are going to do this, okay? You can cut out the square so that it looks like this, and then you're just going to color the little diagram about how coal is made. So first you have the plants use the sun's energy with photosynthesis, so they have the energy. Well, then this yummy cow who has bunny rabbit ears comes along and eats the plants, and so now the cow has the energy, and then the cow dies, and the energy is trapped inside the cow. Well, then over time the layers build and the energy is trapped down here and it becomes coal and or other fossil fuels, and then we drill here to get the energy, and then when we burn it, the energy is released. So that you can color. It doesn't have to look exactly like mine, but there's mine. And then obviously you would glue it down on the very next open page of your journal. Okay. And then lastly, this one's kind of fun, like this. So the first thing you're going to do is like cut the outside. Okay, you just want to have like this little star thing when you're finished. It will look like this when you finish cutting it out. Okay, so you want these flaps still on. Now, what I did is I flipped it over and I wrote renewable energy sources right here. And then you go through and say, okay, waves and tidal. And then you write the definition on the back right here, okay? And then you have hydroelectric, and you're going to write the definition here. So by the end, you can fold them like this, and you can say, oh, what is wind? And there it is, okay? So that's what it's going to look like. And then you would glue it down on the next empty part of your journal, okay? And let's see here. So we have the renewable energy sources. These are the good, clean ones, also called alternative energy sources. So solar. Solar is energy from the sun to generate electricity. Solar, energy from the sun to generate electricity. Write that down. Biomass. Biomass is matter formed from plants and animals that store energy. Biomass. Next, wind. Moving air contains energy. And then I put like windmill so that I would remember, Hydroelectric uses turbines to capture mechanical energy through like the movement of water and a generator to turn it to electrical energy. So again, hydroelectric uses turbines to capture mechanical energy and generators turn it into electrical energy. Wave and tidal. Movement of ocean water generated electricity. So as the ocean water moves, then it generates electricity. Okay.